In this video, we're going to install the upper cage on the Canon C70. Included in the kit are the base, side, and top portions of the cage, lens adapter support posts, HDMI sleeves with the HDMI clamp, two 15mm accessory rods, and then this is the optional AB4 audio adapter, which we'll look at towards the end. To start, we'll take our base plate and our HDMI clamp, and we'll align these two screws with the two screws on the side of the base plate here. Then we'll use a 3mm Allen wrench and tighten those into place. Next, we'll take the camera and align the locating pins on the base plate. There's one here and here with the corresponding holes on the camera body. There we go. Once that's in place, we can use our 4mm Allen wrench and tighten these two side screws. Next, we'll add the side bracket. And you can see here we've removed the XLR cover piece, and that's because we'll install the audio adapter later. Drop that on. Then we'll use the two shorter black screws and our 4mm Allen wrench and tighten these into place. Next, we'll add the top plate. There's a captive screw here that goes into the camera body, and then two tabs that align with the top plate on the side here. We'll start with the camera screw. Then the two longer black screws go into the cage. Next, we can install the accessory rods. One goes on the side here. And these thumb screws ratchet, so if you need to tighten it more, you can pull it out and reposition. Next, we'll install this one over here, but first we'll add our audio breakout box. So the corresponding stripes and recess here attach to the audio adapter. So 4mm Allen wrench, and tighten that captive screw into the rod. Next, we will just temporarily clamp this here, and we can route our cable through the cage here. So you can see I'll pass this audio adapter through the side portion of the cage here, up and over, and then down onto the side here. That just snaps in. Now we can go back to this accessory rod, and we have cable excess here that we can wind onto the rod. So unlock this, and then just start rotating the rod and winding that cable up, keeping the cable management nice and neat. There we go. Next, we can add our lens adapter support posts. So in this configuration, we'll unlock these two screws here. If you need to get this closer to the body, you can actually take these two screws out, and there's another set of two screws hidden under here. So these two threaded holes hidden there will give you even more range of motion for the lens adapter. So let's say the adapter support foot is somewhere out here. We can adjust that lens tray, tighten these two screws, and then we'll add, let's say, our medium rod, support rod here, and then lock this front screw after we thread that into the lens adapter. HDMI cables vary in thickness, so this adapter attaches most of the larger size cables natively, but this is a smaller one, and we've included adapter pieces that go to the various sizes. So this thickness is about a 9, so we'll choose the one labeled 9 here. And two of each of these are included, but they are retained in the clamp itself, so you won't lose them. So that snaps in, and it won't fall out, but it can be removed with some force. So next we'll add our cable. and lock the thumb screw, keeping it in place. The bottom of the cage is an ARCA dovetail, and that interfaces with our base plates with a forward to back motion. If you want to attach this to an RS3 or an RS2 from DJI, you can actually turn this sideways by unlocking these two screws. This dovetail has locating pins, and that corresponds to holes on the cage here. And depending on the weight distribution of your rig, you can offset this in different directions to find the right balance for your rig. So we'll drop this down, and we'll use the 4mm Allen wrench to tighten it into place.